Howdy, y'all gunpowder. Hope y'all been well. Been the past few days since I last saw y'all, and we've been working on what we're doing. Now, last time y'all saw me, we got this house modified and made up, but I've been working gunpowder. I've been getting ourselves materials for what we can do today. Also, Isabella, thank you for the 106 stream streak, and Zircon, thank you for the 7 stream streak. I mighty do appreciate it. But today, y'all, we're gonna head on out that way. And out north. We're gonna take over that lumber mill. I'm gonna convert it into a factory. More importantly, a gunpowder factory. Because I had a little bet with Apple Kuna. I said I can get my factory done in 1 week. Up and running in 1 week, I should say. And they said that couldn't be done. And so we're gonna be doing that factory. We might do a little bit of an unconventional method. A bit more factory first before the actual building gets made. But I've also been working around here. So this time we had a little storage room here, but I've had done a little bit more sprucing up, making this place a little more lively. So I've had a few shelves, a few desks here and there for painting. Made up the balcony. And a little bit more fencing around it. We got this lovely, lovely view from Cherryfire and Apple. They've made this entire backyard of theirs nice and flourished with vegetation. So we got a nice little view now. We come down the stairs, and we got a nice little main entrance area. Got a few books, a few pens, a few other furnaces. I took this blast furnace from another old abandoned building. And then we got a few things that we can use. So I made 3 new workbenches, 3 new tinkering tables. And let me tell you, that cost iron, that cost iron, that cost iron. This cost a blast furnace in iron, which if you don't know, a blast furnace, that costs 6 iron to make, then plus 1 for the actual glass blower. But now we can make custom glass. We can mess around with different items. So for example, lanterns. These ones I found out in the middle of the desert. But if I wanted to take an example, we can now make custom lanterns for what we're wanting, what we're needing. Which is mighty fine, but I do like these ones, so I've been keeping them around. And last we got a stonemason, so we can take all our cobblestone and make them into the type of stone we're wanting. Picking them too. Howdy.
Abolish!
Howdy you two, I'm getting taken
Get
away.
him! Get him!
Get him! Get him!
I'm getting
Get
taken
him!
away.
Take him!
What are you two
What?
doing?
We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going.
We're going.
Okay, I guess
We're going. We're
changing
going.
up our
We're
plans
going.
just a little bit.
We're going.
We're going.
Where are y'all taking me?
Going. Mind
Ow.
your hat.
Mind your head.
We're going. We're going. We're going.
We're going, we're
Where are we
going, we're
going?
We're going. We're going.
What's happened here?
We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. Up. Up. Up.
Do not put me.
What the heck?
Well, now you
Jerry!
put me and
Jerry!
Apple in the jail
Jerry!
cell.
Are you kidding me? We were supposed to. We were supposed to work together. We were friends.
No,
It seems like your accomplice kind of backstabbed you.
Are you kidding me?
we're hanging out. This is what hanging out looks like.
This
Y'all
is
really
hanging
derailed
out.
what I was supposed to do today in the first like
So,
5
okay,
minutes.
abolish.
Oh.
Abolish regret.
Yes, Chef.
Putting you in here is mostly for the funnies. I have a gift. I have something
have
I
a
feel
gift?
Like might be.
Yeah.
might
Well, he
be of
can't get the
interest to
gift
you.
while
I see
he's
some
in here.
gunpowder in your hands.
Would you be willing to trade anything for it?
What you want to trade? What you need? What's done for bar?
Any gold you'd be willing to part with for it.
Well, how much do you have?
I have 38 right now.
38 gold.
Mhm,
Well,
mhm,
38
mhm.
gunpowder. Well,
38 gold shards, you mean?
No, I'm saying you have 38 gold gunpowder.
Yeah, 38 gunpowder. The gold, you saying gold confused me.
Yeah, I
38
confused
gunpowder.
myself as well.
I was
mean-
like, that's not too much.
What do you think would be a proper deal?
Maybe a couple ingots, maybe a few.
I mean, We
Or
can
maybe
do.
just a few ingots. Or
I
a
mean, we
couple.
could do
I'm open to barter.
a half a stack for one ingot,
Mm-hmm.
and then whatever else left over.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
I think that's kind of fair.
I do like that. I do like
Because that
one
means
ingot
that's 2 ingots for one full stack.
for one full stack. I do like that. I can do that. I'd be down for that.
Okay. I'm fine with that trade.
All right. Here.
Thank you very much. You can close that back up. There
What
you
the
go.
heck?
Close that back up. Yeah.
Let me get on my.
Let me
one.
out.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't the sheriff. Scott's supposed to be doing this.
Well, I mean,
Well, the
you're
sheriff's
the one
not
that,
here right
you're the one
now.
that put in here in the first place.
Yeah. Sheriff's not here right now.
So here you go. Here's your 1 gold
All right.
ingot.
And then
Help.
here's 32.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Help.
All right. Awesome. Fantastic.
Well, y'all two have a great,
It's
lovely
pleasure
day.
doing business
Place
with
to go
Scott,
you.
they're
visit you.
abusing power. Scott, they're abusing power.
Y'all can have a nice,
Pleasure
lovely
doing
day
business
and
with
have a
you.
good one
Scott,
sitting
they're
that cell,
falsely
Vapo.
imprisoning me. They're falsely imprisoning me.
That's an interesting way to start the day, don't you think, y'all gunpowder? I think it's quite mighty fine. And we got 32 more gunpowder out of it, which I am absolutely okay with. But as I was saying before I was slightly interrupted by Cherry and Apple, I've been doing some digging, I've been doing some mining, and I think, besides all this, within our lovely shulker, we're kind of rich. We're kind of rich. We got 6 copper ingots. We got 11 gold ingots. I had about 11 to 12 iron ingots, but I had to use those to make all of this. And then we got 5 whole diamonds. 5 whole diamonds. Gunpowder. Yeah, I went down in the mine. Almost burnt myself a little bit. Got some close calls there, but I went down in the mine when y'all weren't around. Got some good old resources. And I spruced up this house, nice and easy. And then we kind of met Leppy just a few moments ago. Leppy was kind of doing some weird thing where it was able to turn the coal into diamond itself, and then it was able to like duplicate. It was fascinating. It's very interesting. Don't know too much about that little guy, but it seems like it's trying to stay in town with us. So we'll be seeing that little one more around here from time to time. It also poofs out of existence. I was in here working on something, and then right up here, Lepilak just was here, and I was talking to it, and then it just poofed right out of existence. No more. So we don't really know where he went. But other than that, I've been getting supplies, I've been making stuff around, and now... Oh yeah, I also went to the bear cave. That was something. Right after I sent y'all Wiz, Jack Pierce South came along by, and he said that he found a bear cave. And in that bear cave, we found a few bears. And we learned about a bear. And that was something. But we also got some stuff out of that. And then the other thing, I'm almost forgotten. We found this big underground grotto. Out in the Mesa Desert. All the way out there. It was a deep underground thing. I did a full-on swan dive cannonball into the water. And down there is a big, luscious cave. Not much other than just a lot of greenery down under that cave. But besides that, I think that's about it for a little bit catching up. Today we're going to have more of a... Well, I was going to say relax day, but I don't really know with those two around. We're going to be working on kind of heading on over to the lumber factory, lumber mill. And sort of flatten out our area that we're going to be turning into it. So we're going to need a lot of cobblestone. We're going to need a lot of wood. I got some resources on me. I might take a few more. Like a stack of that and maybe... Put that in here for now. Knock on some. We're going to head on over. And we be getting into our place that we not do get. We be getting to that factory. Terraform the area around us. Flatten out. Maybe deforestation just a little bit. Cut down some trees. I was already doing that a bit earlier before y'all showed up. And then we go there. But how have y'all been, Gunpowder? What y'all been up to? Let me. Been wondrous. That's good. That's good. Glad to hear that. I'm glad y'all gunpowder been doing well, doing all right. Having finals. Ooh, gunpowder. You got finals. I apologize. Gordon catching up on them folk in town. I mean, them folk in town have been some pretty interesting characters, if you ask me. But here we are. Good old lumber mill. Now, I'm not really so much going to take down the actual mill itself right away. What I plan on doing is actually making the factory before I make the building, if you know what I mean. Logistically, it doesn't make any sense. You usually want to make the building before you actually start producing the gunpowder. But we're on a time crunch. And canon-wise, and headcanon, canon-wise, for lore, I actually did make the building before I made the factory, but I kind of need to make the factory before I make the building, logistically. So that's what we're kind of doing. That's fun. That's fun, gunpowder. Huh? So basically, I'm making the actual farm before I make the building. I'm gonna put the farm right around here. So we're gonna need to cut out some of these trees around here. And I could right up against that wall, so nothing else is gonna be around here to spawn as much, which is nice for us. And then we can kind of light up this place, and we can make the factory right here. We're gonna make the smokestack right around here. Connected to the factory. But we kind of need to make the foundation out first. Yeah, building up around the machine. Around the system around the smokestack. What I first got to do, though, is kind of just claim all this. I'm cutting down a bunch of trees today. Which is nice because we do need the wood. But it's not going to be something too crazy. There's more of a laid back there. Not too many people left in town right now. They're kind of out wandering. Kind of sleeping. So we are going to get to working. Because I want to get this factory, at least this factory portion, up and running by the end of this week. Honestly, if I really worked on it, I could probably get done in a few days in time, especially tomorrow. Hold on, let me start recording a little bit of that. The issue is the actual structure integrity. I'm going to need a lot of supplies. I mean, a lot of clay. Clay is going to be something that we need. And it's not going to be fun. The other issues with these dang trees, they don't just disappear on their own. I'm going to have to break all these leaves as well. Alright, we have that right there. Because we can come about here. Come up right around to here, I think. Or, yeah, actually. Yeah, if we kind of take this, we can bring this back right around there. Kind of connect this part as is, leave it as normal. Make a little bit of a scaffolding across, so we can have a separate building right here. Running all the way across the same length. Running all the way back, right about to here. That's going to be the actual building itself. Then we can have a smokestack on the back side. Right about in this corner. Connecting to the building. But we need like a foundationary piece first. You feel your horse? This horse has just been here in the lumber mill the entire time. He kind of just sits here. Really don't do much. Poor fella's been tied up here since the beginning. Don't know if they left him or what. And that's just how it is sometimes, unfortunately. For time being, let me grab on that. Put that down there. We got my shulker. My little backpack. 1, 2. 1, 2. Actually, I need 4 of you. I need to make 2 shovels. The other thing is we got pumpkins. That's something I forgot to mention. We got pumpkins the other day. Which is nice and lovely. Because we actually need pumpkins for what we're doing with this factory. What'd I put? I think I did. We need pumpkins. Because out of character, the factory is going to be using snow golems to get the creepers to fall. But in character, it just looks like a normal gunpowder mill. Just adding some charcoal, some sulfur, and some saltpeter. But out of character, it uses snow golems. But I'm gonna need to flatten a good amount of spacing for this. And then the other thing we're gonna need is a lot of clay. But luckily for us, the entire riverbed is full of it. You can also get some from Pen and Gold for gold. It looks a bit more natural now that it's sharp. One of the big tall smokestacks, exactly. The other benefit of being right next to the water is we can make a big old water wheel, and have that water wheel go into the factory and have a little bit more of a power source. Also, the place to cool down just a little bit. Is it not? It is not. I got a sleeping bag with me, so we don't have to run all the way back to town and just go to sleep. Save us on time on travel. And then once we get this factory up and going, we can then start producing as much gunpowder and selling, or using it for any damn means. But I think I come right up to here, right about here. Flatten all this land out. We're also gonna need to light up some torches around here because we got some unwanted fellows like that. A little bit of a trespassers that we don't want. It'll be doing fine. It'll be just fine though. Everything doggone exploding cactuses. You also get some of you as well, you skeleton. They'll need to light up this place soon. If we don't light up this place, then it's gonna be holding a bunch of unwanted fellas that we don't want here on our land. Because this is our property. And we need it. It also lit up so we can get more of that factory working. We need about a good 7 blocks out. All about to here, give or take, of just torches. All around that vicinity. Get another shovel. Also on the brat side, today's just more of a relaxed day. We can just kind of just hang out, gunpowder. And talk about whatever. I can also try to answer any questions y'all might have. You know, some things might be a bit confusing. Yeah, if you have any questions that I could answer, I'll try my best to. Oh, come on in, gunpowder. What about that green fella and them fire projectiles? Did you find one? I haven't found one of them yet. We might go looking and searching for one of them. One of them blasters. But I'm more keen about the more destructive ones. The ones that do more damage. It's kind of more my fitting style. If we find one that ain't doing too much damage, you might just leave it there. Almost done with just the base point right now. I'll then flatten this out a little bit, make it a bit more even, cut down that tree so it's not looking so weird and out of place. Yeah, the blocks we're gonna need for this build are some brick, a lot of cobblestone, some acacia, and some spruce, which you have all of them. We can acquire all of those, we just gotta get a bunch of it. A good amount. Water wheel. Is one of them create mod? No. We aren't using anything like a create mod. Nothing like that. It's more for decoration, if you get my feeling. But we can just say that it helps power the factory. Because we got all this water out here. We have this nice little area right here we can put the water mill. And we can just add a bit of a corkscrew to the end right there. Add another little piece right there and just connect it right on up. And we can create something that's what's called torque. Man, oh man, were those workbenches expensive. Trying to flatten out this land just a little bit. So it doesn't look as unnatural as it does before. I'm gonna cut you right on down. I do hope we get to see those new tricks. I mean, gunpowder. It's a little fella keeps on coming around. We might see one of his tricks or two. Y'all might not have been able to see it recently or now, but I did manage to capture a little bit of it. Y'all just have to see it later in a different form. AKA, if you use something called !social, you'll be able to find where you can see that version later on. Also, Corrupt, and thank you for the resub with Prime for 23 months. I appreciate it. One of them newfangled moving pictures. That's right, that's right. The one benefit, well not benefit, one of the disbenefits of not enjoying this is that I have to break every single one of these darn leaves because they aren't here naturally. What's new with a little bit of alien? I mean, little guy kind of can now make... little guy can do alchemy, basically. You can take one thing and turn it into another. Equivalent exchange, if you will, almost in some sort. Little guy, it was able to turn coal into diamond fragments. Quite a spectacular thing, if you ask me. It probably took us the guy out just a little bit, so it's kind of just like, don't want to push him too hard. Little things can grow though. I mean, they can convert. Can we keep it as a pet? I mean, the little guy is cute and adorable after all, but I think we shouldn't probably keep him as a pet. Well, it's just a little dude that just roams around town, because he kind of just fit in town more often than anything else. But other than that, he's doing okay. Also, the little guy can duplicate himself. It's resident, well, sort of. Little guy wandered in town earlier, and basically people have just decided, maybe we can just make him some home. Like, he lives in some of our homes. We give him his own little room for those two. Sort of. The best way I can explain it is something like mitosis, if you will. Where the little guy gets smaller, but then he gets more of them. So the little guy shrunk, but then there was two of them. When that happened, probably maybe like a few hours ago. That should do pretty alright for what we're wanting. I think we might need to be a little bit bigger. But for now, that should be okay. We might need to tear down some trees though. Just in case. Or, I could only use the dirt that I got and refill some of this up. Probably do a bit of that, to be honest with you. Also probably switch out this stone for some dirt. Sounds weird. From them universities back in East. I mean, I just started. You read enough books after a while, some of that knowledge just sticks in your head. I understood how to make the gunpowder. After a bit of time of reading, a bit of time of knowledge, everything just clicks. And soon after, you just know what you're talking about. Are you afraid they duplicate far too much? Pick up a fight? Not really. To be honest, as the saying goes, it wasn't the sharpest tool in the tool shed. We kind of realized when it keeps duplicating, it kind of still shares one brain, so it kind of has to split that brain up to multiple uses. So, ain't too much of a threat. How the weapon bullet crate? No, I don't think we can create any of them blaster energy cells. And other stuff to make TNT. I mean, I just read it. TNT has been just one thing that I've always thought was a fascinating construct of chemical composition. Combining just simple ingredients turns something into one big blast. Yeah, I think though for now, we can kinda just take a little bit of this. Also, I appreciate all the follows, Gunpowder. Might do fine from all you that have been following recently. And kinda just go like this. That we gotten. And I think that should be wide enough. I need to check back on them papers that I have written down earlier and see how much I actually need for that. Actually, let me go do that right now. Let me see how far of dimensions do I need this factory siloed foundation to be? Let me see real quick. Which one? It was you. One moment. Let me just pull out these papers that I had in my back pocket. Let me see. Right around here. Dimensions that I need. Nope. Okay, one moment. One moment. I see. So, it seems like this document was written and designed by a Shulko Craft. That's who designed this factory, and I'm kind of taking inspiration off of what they did. So it seems, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20? About 20 blocks wide. Don't know if we have 20 blocks wide. Let's just count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's pretty wide. How far we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Kind of down the corner though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, 9, 20. As you can see, we kind of need to dig farther back out. Like I said, we kind of need to do more excavation for this. A bit more of that deforestation. Cutting down a few more trees. I get it, Butch. You don't have to be cutting down your trees. Calm down. We gotta go all the way out to here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Basically, about that big. Now, that ain't too much of a problem, because we can basically take this right here, come all the way up back up to here, right? And then kind of connecting it back to the factory. So we can, and just have some bits of stilts on the bottom foundation, filling in with some of that stone, a little bit more of that cobblestone that we got, and we can kind of go here. So we don't really need to go that far back out. And then the entire smokestack goes on top, right on the back. So like if I get more of my dirt, and I just have this as a foundational design, Some more of that scaffolding. It goes right about there. That's how big the actual farm's gonna be. Let me put some of this dirt back up in these bales. That's a little bit of temporary storage. Keep some of that on me. Where do I need to go? I need to go back up here. Nope, not this way. There's a way to go. Oh, I missed it. It actually is in there. There's a ladder. Kind of blends in. But as you can see, gunpowder, that's the farm. That's the width of the farm. Then we're going to have one big smokestack that goes all the way to the top. So I think though, right? If we do some of that instructional design, that architecture, we can kind of connect up this farm, this factory. Kind of like blend it in, right? We take some of that wood. We're going to keep the lumber mill as is. Same like we did with my house. We're not going to really tear this down. We're actually going to add to it. So we're going to take it, add some brick, blend it right here, and connect the brick up all the way to there. Then from the other side, I think I figured out what Cowboys is about. What do you think what Cowboys is all about, Chip? And kind of then, like this. Right to about here. Broke back. I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, that's what y'all can do. But that seems something for me. My thing is explosives. But as you see, actually, we might be able to. Actually, we'll probably take this out a bit farther. I'm right around here. One moment, gunpowder. Let me just clear this up and then we can actually see what we have. Oh, there we go. That's basically the foundationary piece of our design. Let me go back up to the top. Take a bit of a rest, and we can look on out. And sleep is a long night. Wonderful. This is why we gotta light it up. We got 2 minute strangers out here. Is that a chicken jockey? Is that one of them chicken jocks that I heard of? I think it is. Yeah, this is basically the design. We can actually probably take that back farther. We can probably... No, we really can't. I mean, we could... yeah, we could, actually. We can probably go back a bit farther out here. Cut down this massive tree, which I'm not going to enjoy. But come out here, cut that one down, that, and then we have our entire foundationary piece for what we'll want. That's why you always keep a bucket of water on you. But after we cut down that tree, right here, I think we take a little bit of a brick. Don't look at that man in the eyes, or we're gonna have a problem. This is one weird tree. Whoever thought a tree you would need a pickaxe to mine? That's some petrified wood. I mean, might be a little bit rotten. Wood might have rotted a little bit, and that's why it looks like that. Let me eat on up. After we finish mining this tree down, I think we go searching for one of them blasters, don't you think, Gunpowder? So we can find any that we actually fit our fancy for what we're wanting. I don't know if they'll only be around, but we can definitely try and find one. Well, let me go on there. So many dawn leaves that I have to keep on charting down. We're just working on our gunpowder factory at the moment, for those that wonder what we're doing. And out for one of them blasters with a long barrel, either full stock or shoulder mountain. We're keeping out for one of them blasters that do the most amount of damage, basically. Anything of a high amount. That's what we're looking for. Has a scope, has a stock, has a muzzle, anything that we need that does one big boom, that's what we want. And if we can't find one like that, we ain't taking it. Test them with the limited energy. I mean, look. There's many things that I know that I'm good at. One of them is understanding what does a big boom and what doesn't. You've been around long enough with enough weapons in your arsenal, you can kind of understand what weapons are strong just by looking at them. almost done. Break that one little piece of wood left. And now what we could do is bring that in and come about right about here. Cut that inwards. Stop right around here, I would say. The bus came from that green little fella off the sky machine. Would there be a trail of debris to follow? I mean, I think they just randomly appear. I think what happened was the crash landed. Whatever thing that crashed, once it got to destroy things, got flown across the air. Which means anything that we have to find, it's up to ourselves. All we know from previous experience is that they kind of leave around this red fiery path around the air where they are. But besides that, we gotta find. There ain't really no trail that we can just go on and follow. It ain't hunting as easy as like that. I break off these little bit extra leaves. And then from there, I think we can just go right there. Right here. I can break down this tree later. I really do want to go find one of the blasters. Wanna go looking? Do they get a little blaster? I mean, we definitely can go look. We definitely can go in town and see if anyone else is around and go try to find a blaster or not. Let me place on what I have, though. Let me get some dirt just in case I need to dig out of my way. Now let's head back on in the town and see if anyone's around. But so far, chat, I think this is looking pretty good if you ask me. It's looking pretty good. Let's on back in the town, see if we can find anyone. 1 week. If I really worked on it hard enough and I pulled an all-nighter, I could probably get that done in 1 day. Scary part though is I'm gonna have to make a ladder, right? I'm gonna have to make a ladder that goes about 120 blocks up, or 128 blocks up. And then we're gonna make a what's it called? A hot air, but one of them hot air balloons. That's due time later on. That ain't innocent recent or soon. This bet with Apple? No, there ain't no bet with this later. Apple just said that I couldn't get it done in 1 week, and I said I bet I could. And it was kind of more of just a friendly bet. I mean, to be fair, I don't think Apple might be too much of the gambling kind of gal. More about pride on the line than anything, yeah. Where is she, anyways? And I think she's in town somewhere. This is their home after all. Are they home? Knock knock. Looks like they're home, but this place is mighty nice and nice little interior design. Nice bit of a storage room. Little downstairs compartment. How cute is this? This is very lovely. Won't you look at that? Are they actually in the upstairs home? I think down there is more of a marketplace. This is the upstairs area. This is their actual home. It's mighty nice though. Mighty cozy. It's very nice, but I don't think they're anywhere around. Apple, you around here? Oh, don't seem like she around here. I guess we're going on our own then. I will be borrowing Jack P's sauce for a bit. Borrowing the horse. Make sure the horse is topped up and fed well. Who knows, might see them out there. Out and about while we're also roaming. We are all trapped in this border, so we can't be too far. Can't be too far from each other, so I think she might be around here somewhere. Maybe in the mines. Probably down in the mines trying to get more gold and iron. Who knows, we can get more of that ore. If somehow we can get ore, that liquid gold, I think that'd be perfectly fine. Oh. You know what? In case I need some decorations, hold on. You horse, come on right over here real quick. In case I need some decoration in some compartments. This train isn't going anywhere after what happened to it. I think it's perfectly fine if I just take a bit of them wheels. It can help make a conveyor belt for the factory. This train ain't going anywhere else. And like, what's not, and look, chains right here as well. We can take so much of this. Even if we don't find a blaster, I think this was still a good payout. Anything up front? Another one? I also didn't take. Anything here? Nah, nothing there. I'll just put that back. Let me see. Anything else? It doesn't look like it. How much was that? 17? 17 wheels? I mean, that's great for helping me out with a conveyor belt. One of these days, though, I do want to come back with a group of people and dig around this place. See if we can find anything. Because the little guy was digging around here earlier. Don't know what he's looking for. But he was digging. Digging for what? I don't know. Alright, come on, Mr. Horse. Let's see if we can find any more blasters around here. Don't know if we will or not, but we'll definitely sort of try and find some. See, we gotta keep a lookout for stuff like this. These places right here are what we need to find. To keep a lookout, gunpowder. If you spot one that I didn't see or run past, let me know. Don't really know too much where these can be hidden at. But we'll certainly try to find one. What can they be? That is a sure darn question. Yeah, once I get that gunpowder factory running, I should estimate about 500 gunpowder per hour. Which, I mean, per hour, about 500 gunpowder, give or take, should do pretty fine. Depends on how spawning rate go. How much sulfur and charcoal that we can produce. Give or take. On average, if it's at full optimization, we can probably get over 500, like around 500. But realistically, we'll probably get about 250, I'd say, per hour. Which, to be fair, that's still a good amount of TNT that we can make with dynamite. We don't got the best conditions for what we wanted for this. Let's keep on looking. I believe this house belonged to said mayor, but I've heard from the grapevine that he ain't using too much of it. Let's see if there's anything inside, but there ain't really much that we want in there. I'm missing any. We got another pig up. We have a pig right there. Oh, so one was right around here earlier. Doesn't see Mayor Poliver. No one's seen Mayor Poliver recently. I think he kind of went into hiding. Probably went hiding on the ground. Let me see. Any more of the little crash site landing places that we can find. I'm gonna have to sleep here soon. I'm gonna get my sleeping bag out just in case. I gotta sleep real fast. That is kind of an oddball. Kind of have to agree with you on that one. I mean, to be fair, man, kind of did send out a radio call. Saying there'd be tons and tons of gold. And there are gold. There are bits of gold here and there, but I think is a bit more abandoned than what the mayor kind of wanted. He kind of was saying in the first place. Just don't you think? I mean, not really. I kind of put two and two together. I think more than anything, that radio signal we heard that one night when little Nappy, however you want to call him, crash landed down here. It's much more of a, I think the frequency of whatever that thing, what that crashed, replayed that radio over and over again. So I don't think the mayor had anything to do with it. I think it was more towards the radio sound that was repeating itself over and over again. Messing with the frequency of everything. Alright, Mr. Horse, let's get on out of here. Keep on riding, trying to find one of them blasters. And there's the exploding cactus here and there. Can we see anything? No. Not really. Not much to go around. Trying to stay on the other edge and kind of moving more forward, more inward to that central guy's location around town, but a bit rough, don't you think? There's one right there, but I think it's already been taken. Yep, nothing though. Unfortunate. Well, I've been to the snowed area. Try to find anything in that snow. It'll stick so out like a sore thumb if we find one. But I ain't finding anything. Got some barrels and a little bit of a shed. I think people have already gone in here. People have not gone in here. Oh, well, we're definitely taking these. Repainting. Looking at all this decoration in the house. Nothing in the drawer. I'll take, you know, I'll also take the drawer. Why not? Free stuff after all. Now where'd the horse go? Horse, where are you running off to? Can't be getting you too far. Anything in there? Or is this, oh, these just wood piles? A bit of wood pile? Yeah, just a bit of a wood pile. I mean, I'm glad we stopped by. If we don't find a blaster, we found some more decorations for our stuff that we can use for our house and the factory, and I'm glad we did that. Another one down there. They're everywhere, but they're so sparse at the same time. But even this one has nothing in it. Gosh darn it. Oh, here's the bear cave. Yeah, that's the bear cave. We're doing fine. We're trying to find one of them blasters. I mean to find one recently. Well, importantly, I'm trying to find one that does a good amount of damage. One that packs more of a punch than anything else. Down here, maybe? Nope, someone's been here already, too. Seems like everywhere there ain't no blaster for us. And we've ended up back where we started, originally back up at the lumber mill. Soon to be the gunpowder factory. Can't wait to get that tower and smokestack up in the clouds. It's so nice. Another chicken. Or rooster. But I really ain't finding any. Oh, there was one right here. Thought had been taken. It seems like. All the blasters weren't looted. Not happy about making one. Oh, the alchemy lack. I mean, I think that might be too much for a little guy to make. I understand making rock components. I understand the idea of alchemy. Taking one thing and into another. But a blaster, if anything like any other weapon, takes other parts, other components. You just can't take one piece of item and just turn it into something else. That ain't how that works. sure something though. Let me see. Is there anyone up here? Oh, there was one up here, but someone started taking again. And over there, and that one's already been taken as well. There ain't anything over there. Seems like we're a bit out of luck. Every spot that we've searched for has already been taken up and snatched. Seems like we don't got anywhere else to go. Guess we can look more inwards. But out of that, I ain't too sure. We may or may not have to look at for another time. Gunpowder. I don't think there might be any around here. Yeah, unfortunately, I ain't finding it. Whoa, hold on. Calm on down, horse. I mean, we can check up there, but I really don't think there might be one up there. Because there's one thing right there. There might be. But if anything serves us right from past experiences, it most likely would have been taken away. Yeah, there ain't any up here. What a shame, what a pity. I mean, that's why they probably call it the town of pity. More than anything. Because you expect something to be here, and there ain't anything here. But don't you worry. Once we get that factory up and running, the pity will be that we have nowhere else to use all these explosives. That factory will be running 24/7, 365. I'll still look a bit more around. I'll probably look close to the center of town. See if we can find anything close to the center. I'm sorry, horse. My apologies. I'll give you some food right after. Look more towards close to center town. See if we can find anything around there. Probably look around here, see if we can find anything. I don't know if we will be able to or not. I'm real honest. This is back over on them edge, so why don't we turn her to the right? Go right side for a bit. And go down this way. What's happening? This ain't my horse. This is Jack P. Sass' horse. I'm just borrowing it for the time being so I can get around here faster. Be more quick than anything else. I haven't found a saddle. I have a horse, but I ain't got no saddle. But it be like that sometime. You got one thing, but missing out on the other. Like the other day, I was able to find some fuel rods and some energy cells, but no blaster. Gave those energy cells and fuel rods away because I ain't using them, and I'm not gonna hold on to them if I don't need them. Would be nice to find something. Mr. Horse, you're gonna stay right here real quick. I'm gonna go down there and take some stuff. More specifically, I'm taking these lanterns. Let me see. Anything else in here? I don't believe so. Don't look like it. That's alright. Nothing there. Nothing in there, unfortunately. Now let me see. Probably head this way. Fly by past the bird. Fly by past the apples. Let's check up on around here for a quick. Remember that there was a spot right around here. A lot of birds flying on through. I don't know if that spot's still here or not. Don't believe so. It was right here. But again, nothing there. Keep on looking, keep on trucking. Trekking through all of these places. Found something? Maybe up here? Found an apple tree, but not what we're wanting. Not the red we're looking for. Yeah, it doesn't seem like much. Truly, truly, what a shame. I guess I'll head back in the town. Put back the horse. Speaking of someone, there's Apple. And there's Gerald. Hello, Gerald. I think they might be a little bit deafened at the moment. Kind of preoccupied. Howdy.
Howdy, partner. How's it going?
I'm trying to find one of them blasters. Had no luck, unfortunately.
Oh, found no blasters. That's really unfortunate to hear. I'm sorry to hear that, my good sir.
Yeah. But don't worry.
My condolences.
The gunpowder factory's been almost working. I know.
Almost working. Already almost working.
I mean, we got the supplies. Just got to build it at this point now.
Good heavens.
I told you.
Good heavens.
I told you under 1 week.
Under 1 week. I'm gonna hold you to it. You know what? 3 slime balls if you can do it.
3 slime balls?
Look at these balls.
How about more of a fancy wager, though?
What?
I give you 1 gold, you give me 1 gold. If I can get under 1 week, I'll give you 1 gold.
Under 1 week? Sure.
Under 1
you know
week.
what? Under 1 week of the SMP's launch?
Of today.
Or of today. Okay.
Yeah, because the start of the week
Of
is today.
today. All right. By Monday the 14th
I'm fine
at
with that.
4:14 p.m.
I'm fine with that.
Eastern Standard Time.
I'll get that factory running nice and easy.
Okay. I'll hold you to it.
Mighty fine, mighty fine.
Mighty fine, mighty fine.
And just like that, we got more of a bet rather than just pride on the line. Make a note, gunpowder. This factory gonna be up and running within probably like 3 days itself, and I just need to build it afterwards. Let me see, what can I need? Where's my lead? There's on leads. What? We're looking for.
Nothing. I'm just going back here.
Got it. Understandable. What's up at our house? Cause you actually need to grab a few things. You don't know what you got yourself into. I'm finishing that entire structure within under the week. The factory itself, that's gonna be super easy to do. Now we can book that on the table, maybe. No, unfortunately on the table. We'll put it here. Let's see, let's see. I mean, we got this. I want to put these. I want to put this right. One lower. We can pick some books that we got. Put them right there. That's nice. Got another painting. We can put a lantern there. I think that's lovely. Probably break that one off. I don't want to hang really anything. Unless you do like a support beam across, I really don't want to do anything much right there. You don't know what's coming. What? Bolt on top. Why not? That doesn't look as good as I want. I'll put the bolt right there. And then the painting. That's one weird looking painting. And blocks. But now that works. I mean, I could technically do that and then that, but that's like kind of too far down. Doesn't look as nice. And what I could do is add a little bit of light out here. Can I put it right there? I can't put it right on the table. That would have been so nice. That works. Or better. Above the head. Nah, we're gonna put it back on middle. Or a bit off-centered. I think that's better. Just more off-centered. And we got some rope. Where can I put that rope? I can do that. That's kind of nice. Where can I put that rope? Sure, right there for now. Alright, let me just clean up my inventory just a little bit. Where's my shulker? Hopefully my shulker is back at that place. Because if not, we lost our shulker, which is not a good thing. I'll say that now. Let's go sleep real quick, and let's mosey on over back down to the gunpowder factory. Not gonna deal with any of you right now. I need to go try to find my shortcut because I think I might have misplaced it. Which would be quite unfortunate if you ask me. Good, bad, yes, some of them pretty good. At the moment, it's kind of just an oof moment because we're looking for our shortcut, a backpack that we kind of misplaced. It should be at that gunpowder factory. Gosh darn, I forgot to bring the mason table over. We need the mason table. Woof. Hopefully it's running one of these. Oh, it's right here. Oh, we're fine. Now let's run on back over into town and get that masonry table. Just getting more and more steps in every single day. We wanted the marathon runners after we're done. How do I do that reply thing? Like, simply just click on that name of whose message you want to reply, and there'll be sort of like an arrow button that you can kind of please press. Yep, exactly like that. So there's gonna be a few things we need. 1, cobblestone. 2, lot of trapdoors. A lot of trapdoors, which I'll probably do when y'all aren't around because that ain't too fascinating. Probably get a lot more supplies and do more of the building on stream. But even then, I might do some of the building off stream. The actual factory itself, I'll do on stream, but like the functionality, I'll probably do off. Yeah, I need you. Need that medicine table. And I also need right over here. I need some spruce logs, some spruce wood, some of them oak logs. I don't got much I think I put the cobblestone back in that chest over there. That should be alright for now. And now let's mosey on back. We'll get one of them wants the color off the space box, so it don't camouflage as much. I'm fine with it being that color. I mean, we can probably make it a different color if we really want to. And we find if we get some like red dye, make it a boombox, or some black dye, make it a bit more charred. Either or work. But either way, I ain't too fussed about it. It's not too much of a fuss. Let me see. Now, speaking of, Amelia, I need you, because maybe, I don't know if this works or not, and there we go. You do like the red, red, symbol of TNT. But there we go, we got ourselves a little bit more of a black box. And you ain't losing that unless you're in somewhere dark. Also, red just stands out pretty well. So what we need to do here is we need to kind of come over here, place this down, put all our extras in here for now, and take the cobble that we got, and we're gonna do some cobblestone brick. Because there isn't really any much else around here. Maybe do a few cracked ones here and there. But like realistically, we kind of want just more of that cobblestone brick. It's nice texture. What we want to do. I need to fill all this spot in. So I'm gonna have to flatten this pot out. I need to fill all this in with dirt because this needs to be too high, and we can't have this low pot here. So we actually need to fill this up with dirt, which I think we have plenty of. We're also gonna need a lot more cobblestone. But that is a mighty fine block to use, nice and sturdy. And there we go. Now let me go grab this. What I can probably, you know what? I think I'll be alright. We're gonna fill this entire pot in. For the time being we'll use dirt. We definitely are gonna have to turn this pot into something else. But for the moment, it ain't too bad. That's cool. I don't really want to use coarse dirt. I kind of want to use more of that normal dirt. And there we go. You know, the one downside, right, is that we're going to need a lot of stone and we're going to need a lot of clay. So, unfortunately, we can't really do much other than that at the moment. Besides maybe place down these few more blocks here and there. Goes up to there. The smokestack ain't going up today. We'll say that much. Might be going up later tonight. But not at this moment. Because I need, or at least it's functioning later tonight. You see, I don't make bets that I know I can't win. Because I ain't dumb at gambling. I'm no gambler, man. I make bets I know I'm going to win in. Well, the right thing to do. And so with this, I feel like we'll be doing just fine. But yeah, I do need to get more. I want to kind of do like a secondary part, so there's going to be like a slight opening here on the side. Like it kind of connects right there, but then like another building's right here. So it's like archway right around here. Everyone's on through. And like another part right here, so we still can get out there this way. Alright, so it's like archway, up and over, side slope. And then the wall goes up right about there in the height. So I'm gonna need some terracotta. I'm gonna need some stone, a lot of cobblestone, a lot of clay. Clay is mainly, well, yeah, a lot of clay. Clay is gonna be both used for the actual foundation, the smokestack, and the what's it called? What's that thing called? Goes in there's a river. That's what I'm saying. We're right next to a river. It's all good and dandy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll probably get some of that clay right now. Because we really need it. Alright, there's a whole bunch of clay around here. And I am not complaining. I can't really... No, clay's a bit more lighter. They sound suspicious. Some of them are. Some of them are more suspicious sand than they are clay, but they look almost identical. So I can't really tell what is what. That's only 25. We need way more than that. Like, that's sand. That's clay. Like that, I thought that was clay, but that was sand. Salmon swimming on by, what are y'all doing here? I heard that rushing water, and I'm like, where's that coming from? Look to my right, and there's just a bunch of salmon. I think what I might do first, before I actually head more into the water, is probably go on the outer edges first. It's a bit more easier to dig that type of clay out. Like right here. And fill any loose ends that I have. That way I also can tell what is sand and what is clay. I'm gonna need so much of this. How was that suspicious sand? I do not know. There we go. Be right there. This tire can be riddled with holes once I'm done, that's for sure. Be little potholes everywhere. Banning for gold around here. I mean, the clay is the time ain't I have to worry about too much. There's also more down in the water. I don't think they're gonna have to worry about it too much. How is that suspicious sand? I have no idea. It's starting to get night though. Kind of really hard to tell what is suspicious sand and what is just play. It's erosion, surely. We can go with that. What am I doing? It was Mother Nature. Definitely Mother Nature. Definitely Mother Nature. I'll take a little bit of a sleep though. Sleep not away. There we go. There go right there. Right there. Right there. I'm glad I'm doing this now than later. Because imagine if I wanted to get some clay and someone already took all the clay. Like, I'm doing this first thing first. Because I really need a lot of clay. And this ain't gonna cut it. 2 stacks ain't enough. We need about at least 9. At least 9 clay blocks is what I'm thinking. Minimum. For the smokestack itself. Start mixing. I mean, I could also get dirt. That's why I do have some dripstone. Because I did get it just in case I need to mix some mud. Dry it out to get more clay. But that takes time and process, and I don't have time and process. I got under 1 week. We'll keep going until all these shovels run out. And also in the meantime, I'm going to kill this skeleton. Real quickly. Speed on up. And then I'm gonna just bury myself real quick because I gotta go hit the canteen. So gunpowder, I'll be right on back with y'all. I'm back. Hope you all didn't miss me too much. Thank you kindly, chat. Thank you kindly. Let's keep on going. There's them salmon again. Dawn erosion. Dawn erosion. Whoops. This erosion do be tricky though. Can't tell what's what at times. Especially in the shade. Did I go back and see how many toast box we broken today? I mean, if y'all want to, there's gonna be a good counter. I'm wanting at least one full row. At least one row. Because that's at least one stack of bricks that I'm going to be using. Like, I'm trying very difficult not to break all that sand. One right there. One right there. Good thing. Nope. Good thing not be. You can whip up gold from nothing. That is true. I do find it quite fascinating, a little guy. Kind of just takes whatever he needs. Also, bright side, gunpowder. So one thing that I'm gonna do, video-wise, I guess this is out of character. I'm just still gonna be in the voice. For the video, I'm basically thinking I'm gonna take the best moments from every stream and like put them in sequential order. But and try to cut it down as much as possible, like chronological order type, but also not always story driven. Like I'll try to make it as seamless as possible. like chronologically. Like for example, when I talked about all the stuff that y'all missed at the beginning of today's stream, when I talk about it, I'm gonna do like a little bit of like a desaturated, no audio to it unless I need to, or like transition into it as a way to keep it to where it's like consistency. Sort of like slice of life in a way. I mean, not like fully. Just so, cause like Saturday stream, right? That stream, I went on for almost 6 hours. Now, my videos are gonna be longer because longer videos are gonna be happening on this SMP in general, just because how much I play on it and all the stuff that I get when I'm not streaming, I'm recording. Like when I'm not like live, but I'm still on the server, I just play. I just play the game. But the difference is though, is like if something happened like today with little Nappy, whatever you want to call him, I recorded my like reaction to it. Like I recorded myself being in there for my POV. So like there's gonna be a moment where like kind of like cross transitions from like me finishing up with like Pyrosath at the bear cave into that moment. It'll be like a little like a jump skip, a little time skip forward. Like there's not gonna be too much fancy editing with this one. Like there'll be some replay mod flashback for like when I'm building and such, just because that's always nice. But I want to keep this still simple because I want to try to get one video out every single week. Like that's the goal. Trying to get one video every single week for when I do this. So that's hopefully the goal. So like you're gonna get a long video. It's not gonna be crazy editing. You're gonna get a few things here and there. Also, I didn't have replay mode on at the very start of the series because I didn't realize that I could have it because Duckcraft we weren't able to. But apparently there's actually a new version of replay mod that like allows it, that you can work with, and like it does stuff, which is nice. So that's what I've been using, and that's why I'm like I went back through, got like a little bit of replay footage of the grotto and like the crash site. Not like max reaction to it, but like sort of just when it happens, I can like stage a little bit of transition period up for it. And that way it's not anything too crazy. I think most of the so like that way. So I got that, I got the starting room. I got me finding that underground lava mine for the first time. Like there's different points like that. Like I recorded my POV of me bringing down Bun and Missy and Jack down into the mine before my internet, and I kind of just passed out a little bit there. Like I got that whole POV. Like I still have all that even though I wasn't streaming that day. So like tomorrow, I'm not gonna be streaming, but I'm still gonna be recording stuff here and there. So just so I have multiple different clips that I can just kind of transition to here and there. Also seems like a lot of the clay is on this side of the riverbed. So, kind of just stand around here. Nothing too crazy, but I think it kind of works. I sure am glad though that I am grabbing all this clay now instead of later. It's gonna be a pain in my butt to try to smelt all this down. That is for sure. See, and this is why we took all of that coal. All of them coal blocks. I knew I was gonna need them. I don't know this. Yeah, I think it's more because we're in the mesa, and so it kind of transition and blends a bit better. I had an overview of this after you're done. What do you mean like an overview? Like what's everything happened so far? Or... So like a Dragon Ball Z type of overview like last time on Cowboy's SMP. After the dust storm made across the old town of Pity, new wanderers came on traveling on in as new residents. When they stopped on like that type of stuff, or wondering about like that type of stuff, like just sort of like an overview flashback of the previous episode. Or like what we want here. No, like photo of all the holes. Oh, the holes that I make. I mean, yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Totally natural erosion. I mean, I'm trying not to make them 2 blocks down because I don't want anyone to fall into one and die to like a creeper or something. Like the 1 blocks are fine, you just don't have to worry about them. It's more of the like these that I'm making. I'm trying to make sure that no one accidentally falls into them as much. And up we go. I mean, to be fair, right, that's suspicious sand, that's gravel. I'm kind of also just showing people where the suspicious gravel and sand are for those that are panning. Because they can keep on panning all they want. We're not going to get the full row, but I think that's alright. Not too much to complain about for how much that we've gotten so far in one go. And like, not the entire factory is going to be made out of brick. The silo is the main part that's going to be made out of brick. And I want to get that silo done first before anything else. Well, there we go. How much that give us? A little, almost about a full row. If we had another shovel, we would have definitely had it. But that ain't too bad. And to be fair, no one really runs along down that riverbed unless they're panning for something. So I think they'll probably be fine looking out for them. I actually want to see... Oh, look at this! This is Sausage's house, I believe. Ain't this nice? When outlaw, he shows one good builder. That is for sure. It's quite cozy for how, like, almost looking like how big it is on the outside. It's all made out of wood as well. Nothing too crazy with it. Nicely done, sausage. And I believe this is Becky Amon's house. Again, they're also using a bit of brick and terracotta. And that's how we kind of want to get ours up and running. Shop's getting slowly along around with his build done, as I see. Mighty nice, mighty nice. Safe house, still the safe house. How's False Symmetry's house looking? False's shop. Isn't this nice? A lot more cleaned up than last time. Pig pen still there? Pig pen still there. And this still leads to nowhere. I mean, there's a dirt block, so it probably leads to somewhere. But I ain't gonna look on that. I ain't gonna be snooping. Back on the outside. This is Eloise's home. Which again, nice and lovely. I like how they tied it up everything. Very nice. Well, thank you for the follows, I appreciate it. That almost like a green lawn. Then we got Jack P. Size house right here. For someone who says he's not an architect, doing mighty good for what he has.
I can't stop thinking. Abolish, abolish, abolish.
You can't stop thinking, Apple?
Abolish, abolish, abolish. Abolish, abolish.
What's wrong, Apple? What are you thinking of?
Where are you?
I'm right in front of your house.
Oh my god.
I
Hello.
was looking at everyone's builds.
So.
So,
I have a proposition.
what's your proposition?
I need wool.
You need wool.
And you have wool in your chest. I need the 2 wools in your chest.
Why do you need wool for?
Because I'm making carpets for my pretty little house.
I see. I mean, you can also
Yeah.
find some sheep. I can help you find some sheep if you need.
I just ran around the entire map trying to find sheep. There's no sheep.
I saw some earlier.
Abolish, I swear I will blow up right in front of you. You will witness a death.
I mean, I don't think you want it because then you destroy your entire house.
It only affects me.
Oh, well. I mean... I don't
Listen,
think
Dynamite Man.
I
will die and I will explode in front of you.
I mean, I don't think Cherry would be too happy with that.
She will be very indifferent.
So you just need 2
We both
wool.
know this about her.
That is true. We do know that about her.
I just need 2 wool.
So, what
I
exactly?
just need 2 wool. 2.
It's it's quite funny how determined you are for just these 2 pieces of wool.
I've been running around for half an hour now trying to find wool.
I mean, y'all let me use your orchard to get food, so why not? You can have the 2 wool.
Yes! 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 Cherry won't mind me giving this to you. Here. Thank you.
That's one more gold for me, and I'll gladly take it, because I wasn't
Ow,
gonna
all my
need
boots are
anything.
gone.
We still need to light up this place. This place is still pretty dark. Like, why aren't there no lights on this side? I actually need wool eventually.
Nah, it's all mine.
No, not now. I mean, I need wool later on, but not now.
Abolish.
Yes, Appo?
I think I might need more wool. Okay. Real quick. Proposition.
Mm-hmm. Miss.
Are you kidding me?
I have spare.
I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it.
So all I have is 2 more gray wool in my chest. That's about it that I have left.
I know. That's what you have. That's what I'm trying to bargain for right now. But
Mm-hmm.
just give me a second. Give me one second.
Alright, she's crashing. I'll give her 1 second. You good, or you just need more time?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh my god, wait. Whoa, I'm dizzy. Oh, 1 second. I need to lay down.
Oh, it's just still need more time. You can never push a woman. Let her have her own time. Whenever
Okay.
she's ready, she's ready.
Okay.
Good now?
I'm good. I'm so good.
All right.
So I have 3 pieces of white wool, you see,
Mm-hmm.
but only to make a carpet, and I can't combine the other things with the other things. So what if I gave you this 1 piece of white wool and maybe like, you know, a 16 coal, even though you don't need the coal because you mine the train,
Yeah, that's great.
and I take these 2 pieces of gray wool.
I'll take that. That's a fair deal.
Yes. So done with life.
Thank you. Your code's gonna
Thank
be
you.
used to help me with the factory.
I'm so glad.
Can I? I can't. Unfortunately, I can't smell this. Can I? I don't understand how I can't smell clay in the blast furnace. I kind of think that should be allowed. Oh wait, no. Is it? It's not clay, is it? I'm gonna have to re-rig all these blocks again. Why is she trading? You can die. We don't ask questions. I got 16 the gold. I got 16 coal out of it. Gunpowder? We don't ask questions. I made out, and I got 16 coal from it. Yeah, I still can't use clay bolt. That's kind of upsetting. Yeah, cause what? Cause see, her wanting clay so badly, right? Means that she just helped me get closer to my factory, which means I am 1 step closer to getting 1 full gold bar. Bagging with 2 pieces of kind of fitting, quite fitting. I need all these bricks. You know what I'm making? Can I actually make this? I left my Dawn shulker back at the gunpowder mill again. I need to keep that on me at all times. That's too much stuff in it. While I'm here. That's fine. I'll go grab all that other stuff smelting. I mean, to be fair, I probably should make some multiple furnaces. And take these with me. That's what I should do. Alright, cool. But I still ask questions? I mean, I still ask questions too, but I ain't gonna question too much what I'm questioning. Take you. Take on you. Not gonna do that. I want to make 2 sinks later on. I want to put 2 sinks right there. Because sinks were historically accurate in the Western era. Now, not many people had them. But the difference was that most of the time, they would just fill them up with buckets of water. And that way, it kind of just... yeah, but that costs iron. And I kind of want to save my iron because I spend a bunch of iron on other workbenches and such. And so for the time being, we ain't worried about that. A wash basin. Well, yeah, wash basin. It's gonna have some faucets though, so it's basically a sink. They're one of the few people that actually had plumbing, and proper fancy plumbing. It's gonna look so nice. We got a smokestack above the factory. We can get some smoke coming out of it. The face and something in the body. Exactly. Like they had one in the kitchen, and they would wash the dishes, and sometimes could wash other like smaller items. And they had a wash basin, which was basically a big wooden bathtub. There it is. Alright, I need to put you 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to take that for now. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Put you right there. Put you in there. I'm gonna put all my brick right here for now. Also, I'm trying to make the shovel if I can. Still have starting to the day, especially in hot regions. They fill them up with cold water, fresh every now and then. Basically like a big pool or a mini pool. Yeah, we gotta smelt all this down, and that's why I wouldn't mind taking that coal from her. Because Apple gave me that coal, and that's gonna help me smelt this down without using all the blocks that I had. And for context, who those don't know, I took all the coal from the train. And they were all coal blocks from the train. And then afterwards, when the train got destroyed, it was a redone structure, so the coal blocks replenished themselves. So I took all those coal again, so I got 17 coal blocks that I've been using. So... But yeah, basically the plan is logistically, we're gonna go 2 blocks up, basically about this tall. And then we're gonna go across those trapdoors. And above those trapdoors, we're gonna have another platform. And on this platform, gonna be like 4 smokestacks. Or like maybe 3 smokestacks going down the middle, right here. Depending on how we want to make them, how big we want these smokestacks to be. Probably like one right here, one right here, one right here, and then connect up the corner piece right there. Maybe. I don't know too much. We'll get to that when we come to it. But those smokestacks are purely decoration. I tried so hard to figure out how to do a proper, I mean, I could make one big smokestack, but it just won't look realistically real. I mean, definitely we could do one bigger smokestack on the side right here, in a circle, and then goes upwards. I might do that. The issue is, it's not actually going to be what makes the gunpowder. Like, that itself isn't the actual silo. This box right here is. So this box is up here too. And then, like, trapdoor. Because that means only the creepers can spawn. And then you'll have a snow golem right here that will shoot at them creepers. And basically that snow golem will then attract the creepers to come towards them. And they fall down into a pit. And then they die by fire. And I buy some good old fur. And that fur can be done. And then that way, I can just be exactly 128 blocks up in the air with a nice little just simple tower. Which up in that tower, eventually I'll put a hot air balloon as like a fun little like AFK area. That's later on. But that little thing will be what we have. Also, I might be doing streams a bit earlier. Probably like possibly an hour earlier or so, maybe. Just for this SMP. Just because I want to try to interact with more people. And so, doing an hour earlier than my normal time might be nice for y'all. Just to get more, like, interaction, maybe. I haven't decided yet. But we figured gotta catch them folks when they're there. Exactly. So I'm not just always here by my own. Like, I don't mind it now since we're kind of focused so much on this. But like when the days we aren't really doing a gunpowder factory. For now, though, we'll just break all this up. We're also probably gonna go about into like a maybe probably right around like 40 minutes more for time. We're not gonna do it as long as we did day one. The only time we're gonna go long stream, so if we stream earlier than normal. And or if it's an event. Other than that, we're gonna probably stay within our around 3-hour range. Because I know some of you EU people need to get some sleep. Some of you Europeans. And don't need to be up at almost 2 a.m. plus. 2 a.m. in the morning. What is sleep? Y'all know y'all need to get some sleep. Sleep's important. You know that coming from me. I always vouch getting a good amount of sleep. Now, from time to time, if you don't get good sleep, that's fine, but not every single day, especially if you're catching up to an SMP. Exceptions have to be made. Exceptions have to be made once in a while, but also at the same time, you don't want to overdo yourself. It's quite funny now, right? Every time I hear this song, I always think of the intro now. Gosh darn it. Broke another shovel. After this stream, the next time you see me will be on Wednesday. But that doesn't mean this won't be done. Probably by Wednesday, at least this, and most likely the smokestack will be done. Like it's still here. True. I'll still be recording and playing on Tuesday, so you might see me around in other people's POVs. Also, I ain't wasting any of my iron for like a shovel. I'm just gonna use stone. Way more efficient that way. It's quite nice though. These recent iron pickaxes that I got, I didn't craft them. I found them deep down in the mine in chests. And just no one got to them first. So been having like 3 iron pickaxes. I think I got like 3 iron pickaxes. Down bin. I'm down to 1 now, but honestly, I'm alright with that. Everything's hard to come by here in Pity. It's not just iron. Pretty much anything. Yeah, all this. Every single one of these needs to be turned into brick. And that sure is a lot. I'm just breaking with my bare hands. Let's get over here and grab me another one. Last shovel that I need for the time being. And there we go. Let me grab 4 more pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put blocks of coal in there for now. The progression was limited this time around. I mean, it quite is. Quite normal, really. I ain't looking forward to like grabbing 120 blocks to pilling all the way straight up. I'm gonna put some water down below me so I don't fall. Probably make a water stream all the way up there. But like for the time being, it'll be alright. I'm gonna lap this place just a little bit more. I'm gonna need some more torches, so I'm gonna go grab some of those. And with that, our first set. Our first set of brick is made. Now, the bricks that we're wanting to use are... What are they? I believe it was vertical distorted brick. We're gonna mix some of this with some other brick. But the idea is that we do about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm not wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. That's as big as the silo that we can probably make it as. And put that about dead center. if we want to do one large one. But we don't have to do it that big. We can do smaller ones as well if we need to. Well, that'll be once we got all that brick. There we go. But I don't know. Maybe we do smaller smokestacks. Not too sure. But we'll figure that out once we get the actual farm done. Maybe this might be enough. Honestly, this might be enough brick for what we need. What we're needing. Because we kind of mainly need it for like the smokestack. Which we probably won't go super tall. We'll probably go past that, right? Might need to go probably right around that height, I would say. Somewhere right around there. Oh, let me find out how tall we want it. Because already it's going to be about 2 blocks tall. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Probably go all the way up to 64. I think right around here seems pretty fine. Maybe go a little taller. Maybe right here. Because I want to be taller than this, but also I want to be right around the tree line. Or like a little bit taller than the tree line. So what about like 32? Half a stack up? Hold on, let me... Let me just do the pass of time real quick. Sleep through the night. We're gonna see how far we want, how tall we need. Because we did 32 blocks, about 30 blocks. Because we already gonna be 2 off. I think that right there would be fine. Maybe a little bit taller. Maybe like right around there. Maybe about like 5 to 10 more blocks up. Right around there at peak. I don't know. What do we think? We want to go there, or do we think taller? I was thinking they were taller. What we're thinking, Gunpowder? Think that's a good height? Yeah, I think we do about half a stack then. It'll be about 2 blocks taller, so right around there is a tip point. Now here's the thing, do we do multiple or do one big one? Do we do like mini ones? Like mini ones that tall? Or like one big smokestack? 2? So we do like 2 medium-sized ones? I could see 2 medium-sized ones. Cause what, we go... Cause what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that's basically center point. Cause we're on a 20 line. So like, if we do about 3 across from each other. 2 from on one outside. 2 from on the inside. It needs to, well technically we can do 1 on that side. And 1 on this side. 1, 2, 3. I'll do that wrong. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, I see. Yeah, because it's an even number, we're actually towards the center of here. I mean, that's fine. We do a 2 block gap like that. Or 1 from the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got a 2 space gap. It can go 7. 7. And then 1, 2, 3. I need more dirt for this. Give me one moment. How's he's looking? Pretty good, pretty good. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. I think we can go out here. So it's like that. Oh wait, no, we can't really do that. We'd actually have to go inwards 1. Have to be on this side, so it's actually 2 in. That ain't right. That needs to be like that. So basically, the dimension of this would be something. Something like that. The 2 smokestacks right there and right there. Or, better answer we build them diagonally from each other. Because technically these 2 points are center. So if we do 1 here, so 1, 2, And then 1, 2, because we gotta go diagonal from it. One, two, three. 1, 2. That's center point. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Let me eat first. How far are we up from the middle? We are 2 away. Wait, no, 1 away? We are 1 away. Okay, cool. And we have something like that. That means technically we can also do one right here. I need more dirt. I need to put like a gate right here. Something. There's a skeleton in here. There we go. Let me light that place up real quick so mobs stop spawning. Got alien box. I mean, it would have been fine. They can't do anything about it. But anyway, I need that dirt. Where's that dirt at? Oh, I'll take that ghost dirt. Why not? We technically could do. What was it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We can do that, right? And then we can have an entryway right up here. Or we can have a staircase right on that side right here. Comes up on that side, and we got right here. And we got 3 little smokestacks up on diagonal from each other. I kind of like this idea. Don't you think? They're about medium size. And then we can do it upwards and make it a little bit more thinner at the top. And it's not always that big. And then for more decorative purposes, you don't have to worry about functionality as much. 3 feels industrial, it does. Keep them for now. We got another bow, how nice of them. Put that in there. Get this so I don't forget it. How we looking? Alright. That's another set. I'm gonna burn through my blocks of coal like no tomorrow with this, I can already tell. I'm gonna have to go back down in the mine and get more coal. Which I think we'll do that for the end. I think we do that for the last bit of today. As we go down to the mine. Get what we need. I will leave a sign up, just in case anyone stops on by and wonder what's happening over here. Gun. Demolishes. Gunpowder mill. There's a gunpowder. It's mill with 2 L's, right? I might know a lot of stuff, but sometimes my grammar can be a little bit upset. Yep, it's a powder mill. Gunpowder mill. In progress. There we go. Now, anyone want to buy that sees that sign right there. They can definitely know that I'm the owner of the soon-to-be fine establishment. Let's mosey on down over to mines and get some stone, try to get some coal, and see what else we can find. We don't really want, weirdly enough, we don't need diamonds or gold at the moment. We kind of have a decent amount. Not too worried, not too concerned. I mean, actually, I want to go see something real quick. The other day, me and that fellow Shep, a wandering merchant stopped on by and took a rest in Shep's home. I want to see if that merchant's still around. Don't know if he is or not, but we'll find out. 'Cause if he is, that man was selling some of that fine shiny stone. I believe it was called glowstone. And I feel I might be able to do something with that glowstone as a little bit of a light source. And this gives us more of a reason to go back down into the mines and try to get more gold. Just watch out for the potholes. They're kind of scattered around the area. Man, I do love our little house though. For how like tattered and beaten up it looked, it's actually really nice. Like, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing fancy on the inside. It's pretty simple. But like, I like it. I think that's one of the nice things about what I'm doing. Is that I'm not taking... I can go over to that place first. I'm not taking anything too much in the sense of... what's that word? That's what I'm getting more torches. Give me some of that torches. Where them sticks? Like, I'm not doing anything like what Sausage doing, in the sense of I'm building something from scratch. It's more like I'm basically doing a fixer-upper. I took what was already here, rebuilt it, kind of repaired here and there, added a little bit more of my style, patched up a big old hole in the wall right here, but it gives a character, and I like that. Also, I still got some clay in my inventory from earlier. That's okay. I don't know. I'll just quickly, a little bit of a drop off just right here. Can just store that for now. Also, the mayor came on by and added some trapdoors to the top right here. Quote unquote mayor, Martin the mayor. So he can come on through with his fancy hat. Don't really know if he actually is the mayor or not. I'm kind of just playing along with it. But I should be fine.
Cherry.
I think she's talking to herself.
Oh, yeah. Hi, sorry. Hi, my bad. Wait, do you have a piece of string?
I don't have any on me. I was in my home. Why do you need string?
I'm gonna get string from you. Wait, can I have string?
Yeah, you can take. Don't take all of it. You can take some of it
Yes.
for how much
Just
you need.
one. Just one.
Yeah, take what you need. Kind of gone crazy, if you ask me. I don't know if it's still in there or not. Seems like the wandering trader moved on out. Unfortunate timing. Maybe we've seen them come back around again. We might be able to trade them more. A little of a dawn moment, but that's okay. Let's head down onto the mines over there. Get it. It seems like the sheriff's taking kind of farming. 'Cause he got a whole bunch of crops back in his backyard. And some trees as well. Joe, where are you going, Joe? On. And pick you up. And pick up Gerald. Come. What is that down keybind? I can carry. Yeah, I'm pressing that keybind. Don't think you want to get picked. I don't think you want to get picked up either. I just gotta push you back over. Come on. Can I lead you? Can I lead you over? I don't know if I can lead you. No, I can't lead you, unfortunately. Where are you going? Jack B. Sad ain't gonna be too happy if you're gone. Come on. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe it's no, it's not. No. Okay. Come on. Come on, Gerald. Gotta go, Joe. Come on, Joe. Push on. In you go. There you go, buddy. You stay nice and comfy. Don't swim on out. Don't you do it. Okay. You're just taking a fun little swim. All I'm saying is you kind of don't want to do that. Alright, let's go down in the mines. See if we can get anything. I'll call it a day there. Gonna need a lot of stone. I'm gonna need about like 2 rows of stone. Maybe a full inventory of stone. My guess. Gonna need a good amount of stone. Oh. How'd good. Howdy on in. We'll sleep out here. Mine a little bit first. Honestly, I don't think they'd be able to mine if I stop mining this way. Because I do need stone, and I'm not mining stone down there. A mine's a mine. That's what I'm saying. Would love to sleep sooner, though. How are we on doing this fine? We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Right now, we're just been getting our gunpowder factories sorted. We're starting the process of actually making the farm itself before we make the factory, just so we can get it running while we're making the farm. But we need a lot of cobblestone if we want to actually make the farm. Also a lot of wood, which isn't too much. We're kind of taking over the lumber mill and I kind of cut down a bunch of trees around it. So we're kind of okay on the wood portion. It's more of the actual building around it. Take a little bit of a nap as well. We're going to be finishing up here shortly. We're just going to go down to the mine real quick, see if we can find any more iron, some gold, some diamond. Maybe who else we can find down there. I believe others have lit up that cave system down there pretty well. I don't think we have to worry about too much at that point. Lovely. Alright. I'm going to keep the rest of this pickaxe just as it is, because I want to make sure I can mine any iron, primarily. And so I'm not worrying about any other mobs down here. Because it seems like others have also started mining down here. Yep, someone's been mining in there. Alright, we're gonna take our way down this way. Come on, fancy over. And do a nice little swan dive down in this waterfall. It is quite loud though, and probably apologize for y'all's ears. That's a fallen creeper. That was quite an interesting experience. I guess they're kind of hanging up against the side of the walls. I don't need copper, I need more iron than anything. I believe some iron connects to spawn right here. Yep. It's quite funny, right? My railroad rush strats work with this mine. All the ore spawns in a 3x3. So if you mine down a 3x1, you can get every ore that you can find. What does that make right now? How much iron we got at that point? We got one. We got one ingot plus whatever else is in my shulker. I want to see if I can find any more. I believe Martin was down here earlier as well, kind of lighting up anything else that we spotted. There's some diamond. It looks like that pathway's pretty much safe at this point. Doesn't seem like too many guys are on this side now. I remember there used to be tons, because I blocked off all the light in here, so they all spawned over here now. But it seems they still spawn up there just a bit. Actually, quite a bit. Can be pretty scary, especially when that happens. I'll use some of my cobblestone that I mined. I'll try to light this place up a bit more. I'm gonna check. Do I have anything else in there? No, I can't. Grab it that way. I do? Okay, you know what? This is why I always carry an extra bit of wood on me. Because I can make a crafting table. And I can make a few sticks. Grab my other pieces of iron. Make a little iron pickaxe. Also, if you're wondering why we aren't making like diamond tools or such like that, we kind of all agreed that like no Western cowboy is gonna be walking around with a diamond pickaxe. It's more just about flexing how much diamonds you got in the first place. So that's fine. Like, none of us are doing that. That's why I made another one. Alright, nothing there. Some down here. I won't lie, my life flashed before my eyes. We need to light up that portion right there. Because the more we light this place up, the more they're gonna be spawning up above us. Especially them skeletons. Where's my bow? Where's my bow? I'm gonna make sure I can regen my health real quick. Because I can definitely hear them around. We do not want to be here right now. Found them. Yeah, they all right up here. Scary little guys, aren't they? That is just one big hole. And they're all just down there. We're just gonna take our time and head on back down. Found the horde in the summer I don't want to be at, so. That's one thing I've been doing a bit more, is I haven't really been fighting them, it's just pushing them in the lava. Lava's kind of doing all the hard work, which I'm glad it does, because... Ooh, can it be scary? Like, we got 15 diamonds. We rocking with more diamonds than iron. And that's the crazy part. Gosh darn. Because they keep spawning in other, like, smaller dark spots. Like here. And it's quite annoying. Oh, but gold though. I'll take some gold. Happy 3 hours, chat. Happy 3 hours. See? Oh, that seems pretty okay. I'm gonna mosey on over here. Make sure, yeah, see, that's no good. That's a little bit scary. There's copper there. Bunch of lacking right here. And more iron! Okay, so there's an iron vein all the way up here. It's lovely. Come on, give me a big old iron vein. More than 3, please? Oh, wonderful! You're too kind, you're too kind. Oh, even more right here? Now, hold up. I think this is 2 iron veins in 1. I think the middle part's right here. Actually, I think the middle part's right here. We're doing good. We're just slowly finishing up today. Seeing what most of this cave has to offer. Gotta take the coal. I need the coal. Oh, what's down through here? Oh, this is something we haven't been to yet. This is new uncharted territory. I don't know where this comes from. We've known. You were streaming almost 4 months. I've been only streaming for almost 3 hours at this point. In that town. I mean, a little fella came into town. We learned that he can basically do some like alchemy type of stuff. He's able to turn like coal into diamonds. He's able to turn stuff into gold, like diamond fragments, full gold ingots. Quite interesting, quite fascinating little vibe. We also learned that he can kind of duplicate. This mine goes way farther down than we realize. And then a few other things here and there. What was that iron? I just saw some iron around here. What was that iron? Hello? There's iron right here. Gunpowder, we've never been to this part. We've only seen the gold and diamond section. Where does all this go to? Ain't nothing there. That Nabu made that? Are you what made what? I'm a little confused right now what you mean by made what. This is a natural generation mine. We haven't been down here before. We just got here like just now. Shit, this place goes on for a lot longer than we thought, Gunpowder. I mean, I ain't mining. Gotta be a bit careful, because the locals aren't too happy with us being down here. I mean, shit, we'll do a full mine run. Continue on stream and finish up out here. Because I want to see where all this goes to. I can get more copper. They seem like want billion bits. I think they're just unfriendly. They just aren't that happy. The whole undead thing and all. What I want to see though is I can find any more iron. Like right here. Look at all that iron. Look at this. I'm glad we came down this way. It seems like the iron's more like a mid-top layer. And then the gold and the diamonds are more where the lava's at. Which I'm okay. I need the iron. I'll gladly take all this iron instead of all that gold and diamond, because I don't really need the diamond right now. Or the gold to be too fancy with you. I'm also trying to make sure that I can light up any other pots down here, so no other creeper crawler guys and unwelcome visitors like so. Just come on about. No, that's just no spot. Davin went here just a little bit. Now that's not fun. I only got 5 arrows. Well, I think we kind of just mosey on by. Have to not notice, grab this coal right here. Deal with you. There's a torch there. I wonder what this takes us out. Because we've never been this far. Our usual route's just swan dive down the waterfall, take a little bit of a right, and then we're right there. But here, we got way more than what we need. And it looks like this place ain't stopping. We'll find out where it goes, but for now, we need to see every little nook and cranny first. What I am also gonna do, while we're at it, I'm gonna make a furnace. Grab one piece of iron. Make another pickaxe cooking. Honestly, we came down here for a coal, and we kind of got what we wanted. Coal's been really nice. There we go. That's one other pick. And welcome on in, Apokuno Raiders. We're kind of on our way, just exploring this mine. We had never been this part of the mine before. We only got into the lava portion. And now we're kind of just here. Thank you, I appreciate all the follows. But at the moment, we're just kind of exploring. But I appreciate all the follows. Thank you kindly. Let me see. There's more coal right here. Coal hasn't refreshed yet, has it? I don't believe so. It has not. Awesome. There goes. I was looking for coal, looking for iron, and I was just exploring more of that cave where the lava's at. For those that are just coming on in. And now at this point, we're kind of just exploring what we need. That's why I made another pick. Hey, welcome on everyone. If you don't know who I am, my name is good old Abolish, and I'm also on the Cowboys SMP. At the moment, I am working on making towards a gunpowder factory, which I plan on getting done, the farm most of all, in about like 3 days, and the actual finish of the entire build within a week. So we're kind of getting the materials that we need, mainly the gold to smelt the clay for the brick. And then just to have the iron and other materials when we can mine more cobblestone, because we need some stone for the structure of our foundation. Also, I've been doing the southern accent pretty much every time I'm on the server, so if you want to see someone that's been practicing a southern accent for over 2 months, I'm right here. Yeah. You get to add Miss Appo's debt to it because I'm getting this farm done. Just the farm within the first 3 days. Honestly, I can get it done tonight if I really wanted to. Sounds great. I'm happy. Happy to hear. Where does this take us out? This is somewhat. I hear a waterfall. I tell you that. Oh yeah, I know she will. 1 gold ingot. If I get it done in a week, 1 gold ingot. If I don't, I give her 1 gold ingot. It's that simple. Jay, that's the cabin? I mean, there's something here. No, it's another section of the cavern. This is on the other end, right underneath the endpoint, because that's the waterfall over there. We're in a different section of it. How peculiar. Interesting. Like I said, we've never been in this spot. Oh, I see. So this actually is the cabin entrance on the side. There's 2 ways to get down. You got one way on that one side with the iron. You got the other way. A new section? That's what I'm saying, Jeff. A new section. Look. If you come around on this way, went all the way back down and around, you can get some coal right there. Keep on coming. And then we got some iron right there. There's then also like a big coal patch right here that I was able to mine. Oh, it's night time. Gotta be careful a little bit. But then there's this whole other entrance right here. I'll quickly run on through and I'll run on back just to be safe. But if you run all the way on through here, there's a bunch of different iron deposits and coal area sections everywhere around here. There's also some copper right there I didn't see earlier. But if you make your way up, this section, right, leads into here, which then if we keep on going, leads, I believe, somewhat upwards. Where's that upward? Over here. Leads to this little side path right here, which I think someone mined to. Well, they didn't. It might have been like a little side path. But it leads to this little back wall right here. With some more copper, some more iron. But this little part right here takes us right on back. Gotta be careful because the mobs can spawn right here. Back to the lava section. It's a full 1 circle. So you can do a full loop. You can start from here, go back around and back at the bottom. Or I think what's kind of better is you start at the bottom of the waterfall and you make your way upwards. It's quite nice. But I was coming for gold and iron, and I left out with a little over 2 stacks of iron and a stack and a half of coal. And I got a bit more diamonds and a bit more raw gold as well. That I wasn't even trying for. But now I need to skedaddle and get on out of here. It's quite crazy this new section is. They do fall from the sky though, so you gotta be a bit more careful about that. Yeah, I think what I'll do to end it off is I'll head back over to the gunpowder mill. Good old powder mill. Drop off my supplies at my house, head on over there, showcase what we have so far, and then call that a day. We've been one productive and profitable day, I think. And everyone wonders why I'm so rich in the town of Pity. It's because I play this game. I know how to use these mines. I know how to build. And when you're on long enough, you discover some stuff. You can play and you can get this much loot. Came down for cobblestone, left with stacks and stacks of ore. Where's my little sleeping bag? We'll take a good old nap right here. Head on back to my home. And head back to the lumber mill to show y'all what we have. And then we'll call it there for a day. Well, I'm not trying to die to them skeletons. What is happening up there? That's a whole lot of mobs that I don't want to deal with. Uh-oh. So yeah, just an FYI for those that watch the YouTube video when it comes out at the end of this week. No, but a 5. Anything there? I don't think so, but let's just check. Doesn't seem like it. Unfortunate. Still not found a blaster yet. What I was saying was, for those that watch the YouTube video, it's definitely going to be a long one because I'm basically taking different moments, like a lot of different sections, and I'm cramming it into one video from 1 week. Because like if I really wanted to, I can take the entire first day of first stream and make that into like 2 or 3 videos out there, but I'm not going to do that. So we're going to take pretty much all of day 1, today, Wednesday, and Friday, and every little bit in between that I get from recording, put it into one video and upload around Sunday, give or take. That's the goal. Well, ain't that nice? It's a little bit of an apple. An apple for an apple. How quiet. Yeah, if you want to check it out, YouTube, Abolish Regret, and you can find it over there. Now, let me quickly... How much? We got 15 gold, and we got 1 more diamond. Glad to take that. I'll take 1 more diamond. Put 3 iron in there. Put in the blast furnace for now. Oh, we can make another diamond. Hold on. Gunpowder. We need only 2 more diamonds, I think? Yeah, 2 more diamonds and we got 1 full diamond block. Ain't that mighty fine? So 1 more cool, no? And we got a bits of... Oh, we also got a few stacks of... what's it called? We got a few stacks of cobble. I'm actually fine with the cobblestone. The cobblestone we need to actually show you the foundation of what we're doing for our powder mill, our gunpowder farm. So we'll just wait for this. Get done cooking up. And let me put that other bit of gunpowder in my inventory, right there. Take some of these. How many more coal blocks we got? That's a good question. We got 10 more coal blocks. We're back up to our 16, 17 we had at the start. Ain't that lovely? By the way, this is a glass blower. This is a tinker table. This is a little bit of a carpent table. We have this here in case we need to mess with some glass or some other trinkets. There we go. It's a little house right now. That's a table. Clever. Found a joke. 16 iron. That's nice. That's real nice. We also got about a little over half stack of bones. Take this with me. And let me show I said let me show y'all what we have so far that we've done today. Basically a lot of prep work, a lot of structural foundation setting. I plan on getting the actual farm done later tonight / tomorrow. And then I got to do all the other workings. But the actual mill I can get done within this week. Because I want that gunpowder running constantly before the end of the SMP. Because the goal, right, is to make one of the biggest explosions that I ever could do. And also sell to make a profit. I want to use as much TNT as possible. Because I asked the question, how much is too much? And their response was, let's find out. So what we're doing right now is we basically have reclaimed over the abandoned lumber mill. And back there, that's just the height of where we're going to put our 1 of 3 smokestacks. So we're gonna have 3 smokestacks. One right there, and one behind it. In like sort of a a triangle formation. And then from there, we're gonna add a little bit more of a structural building. And then I need to build up 128 blocks into the sky, so I can make a little bit of an AFK box right there, right up top. And I eventually, before the SMP ends, I actually want to put a what's the word? A hot air balloon. So I'm gonna need some wool, so I can put it all the way up there, and I'll put some water down there so it don't just fall. But right here is all our coal, and the reason why we need the cobble is because you want these cobblestone bricks. Because these cobblestone bricks are what we've been using for this. Right? So I need to go up about 2 blocks on each side, like so. This is going to get raised up, so these actually will be at this level right here. The reason why I need to go 128 blocks up is for efficiency of the farm. If you don't know, basically if you go up 128 blocks into the sky, the only spawning chunk really is what you're in. Right? So basically if I stand right here, the only thing that'll be rendered would be these 4 chunks. If I stand exactly right here. Chunk placement doesn't really matter. It's just more about being at that distance, because that's the farthest distance away where mobs will spawn here, but nowhere else around me. They'll spawn like where my torches are, but I have torches there, so they won't spawn there. And once again, I do thank you for all the kind follows. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, so this will be the actual farm itself. With right here, we're gonna basically put some trapdoors all along around the top part. We're gonna put something right here. We're gonna put a snow golem, or like 2 or 3 snow golems right here down the center. They're gonna shoot the creepers. The creepers are gonna get hit, gonna come on over here, gonna fall down into a hole, and they're gonna burn to death by fire. Everything else here, this little landmark section, is gonna be the factory design. We're kind of doing like a connection piece, so we're not gonna destroy this. We're gonna like build into it. So we're gonna like add a little bit of like a separation gap right here, so like a walkway pattern, and it's gonna have a little bit like an archway. And then right here is gonna be the factory. You're gonna have some staircase that leads up to here to the top portion, and you're gonna have your smokestacks at the top. That's the idea, at least. So right now, I need all of this clay to smelt. I need all them bricks. I need some terracotta. And some spruce wood and oak wood. But I got that all around me by this lumber mill. Well, that's going to do it for us today. I hope y'all did enjoy. It's been mighty fun. Don't you never know? That sounds very cool. I'm glad y'all enjoy it. Industrial Revolution indeed. With that being said, chat, I'm going to just like talk normally when I'm done. But I will see you all next time. And now I talk normally in my normal voice. Hello, chat. I hope you all are well. Again, thank you, Appa, for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello, everyone. Hi. This is what I normally sound if you don't know. Oh, all the dings. Yeah, you're gonna get all the notification noises off of the follows. But I need to just... Here, I can just skip alerts. I can skip all the alerts, but there's so many coming through that it's not, like, fully possible. It's just so many. We'll just let them all play through. But thank you, chat. Again, I hope you all had fun, like, watching today's stream. Today's stream is this stream. Wednesday, we're planning on, we love the ambience. Yeah, it's almost my 2-year stream anniversary. This stream was all about, like, prepping stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on the factory itself, and then Wednesday, the farm itself. Wednesday I plan on actually building, so Wednesday will be a build stream. And then at that point, while I'm building, the factory should just be running while I'm building. And then Friday, we should have it done by then. And then afterwards, it's just having fun on the server. Like, my entirety is just getting gunpowder and getting sand. Just so I can make TNT and sell it for profit. So that is the goal. But, that was a command. Yep. 7th of July was today. Funny enough, today was my first, 2 years of streaming, which is kind of crazy. Did not think it was today. I thought it was next week. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, chat. I hope you all did enjoy. Yeah, that's affiliate. That's what it is. Okay, my affiliate's in a few days. Affiliate stream. But I started streaming 2 years ago, which has been fun. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Hope you all did enjoy. Again, thank you, Appa, for the raid. Again, thank you for all the subs that happened throughout the stream. And thank you for all and ton of the follows that people have been doing from when I'm live, when I'm not live, and everything else. I really do much appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, abolish your regret. I will see you all next time. Now let's go raid into someone. Let us see. Who do we want to raid into? Who is someone we can raid into? Who's someone we can raid into? You know what? Let's raid into JoJo. I haven't raided into JoJo in a while. Alright, chat. Exclamation mark. Raid for the raid message. You can join in on the raid. You can leave right on after. But thank you all again for hanging out with me today. I will see you all on Wednesday. And remember, you have been all amazing and wonderful. And remember, abolish your regret. I will see you all next time.